What up, nerds? Welcome to another video on the channel. This is a video just me giving an update on just overall content that's going to be happening on my YouTube and also my Twitch. It's 2024, and I want to take a whole new direction, and I want to get into it. Plus, I want to talk about my first One Piece tournament run because it's part of a new direction. But let's talk about the updates first, then get into the One Piece tournament run. Obviously, Chronicles is going to be in the background because most of you guys are here for Chronicles. But I just want to start doing stuff that's more me and like less about the game. Like, I'm obviously going to still make help content and make update content about certain stuff that happens in the sphere. But I want to do more stuff that just kind of features me more naturally because, you know, I'm interested in more stuff besides the game. And I think people kind of think I'm just a Summoners War head, and it's just like all I do is Summoners War all day, and it's like that's not the truth. Like, Summoners War to me has always been like kind of second. Okay, let me keep it a beat. Actually, let me rewind. So for people that don't know, I've been involved in the Summoners War community for years now. I want to say about 6 or 7 years, and I have been everywhere in regards to this game. I started up as a streamer, still am a streamer, and I basically just, you know, I was just streaming the game and, you know, having fun, meeting people in the community, and it all picked up when I met Childish. Shout out to Childish, the homie, the Don, the Godfather, as people like to call him. And since then, you know, he basically through him, not saying he introduced me, but, you know, I met a bunch of people that I consider now friends, like Stoic, Lucky Madman. The list like goes on, like people in my Discord. Like, I have built a community for myself in the Summoners War community, and I'm very appreciative of it. But again, I've been part of this game for so long. I've traveled the country. I've met people. I've won tournaments. Like, people kind of forget that I'm him in this game. Like, I'm not a bad player at all. Like, I still get a lot of flack for certain stuff. Like, I still get flack for like just like I don't fucking know. It's weird to me. I talk about it on stream a lot. That I feel like I'm never getting the respect at all. For obvious, not for obvious reasons, but for reasons that I know for sure happen, because I still get, you know, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I still get stereotyped, and I get kind of racist stuff, and I still get people kind of downplaying my accomplishments in this game because I am black, and it's kind of just true. I'm just being real. I'm not trying to like start a narrative, but it's the truth. But overall, like, you know, I just want to, like, I've been in this community for a long time, and I started saying, like, I want to say at the middle of last year, 2023, that I kind of wanted to take a different direction with how I choose to approach my content. And it kind of dawned on me in like September of last year that I just had way more fun in this game when I'm just more natural. Well, I'm just more natural, and I'm just trying to have fun with chat, and, you know, when the game is kind of secondary. Like, when I'm on stream, I don't care about the game. I really don't. Like, I'm just here to talk about topics, have fun, do my thing, and just be more natural. Like, I feel like I thrive. I thrive, and my streams are so much more positive and so much better when it's not just so focused on the game, because I'm gonna keep it a bean. Summoners War Skyrim at least is it's a hard game to stream. It's always a girl too. Why is it always the girls that like? Why is it always the girls in my chat that love saying these nuts? I don't get it. Is it because they don't have nuts? Is that what it is? I'm genuinely curious at this point. Like, why the girls like saying these nuts? Yeah, it's like Gigi like saying, Gigi fucking loves these nuts.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Don't clip that. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. And I feel like I put myself in a different category when I'm more me, because I truly do feel this. I feel like when I shoot Skyrim, I'm just doing something that's way different than everybody else. So this year, I want to take a new direction. Also, I'll be moving in a couple of weeks, so the whole background is going to change. Everything is, like, the whole thing you'll see behind you is going to be totally different. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully in 2023, we have a, you know, different direction, and I just want to do something different, because I think that'll be great for me and just for my overall mental. Because like I said, Skyrim is annoying. Chronicles is cool, but, you know, like, I kind of want to just, like, you know, test the waters, see something different, and just go from there, and just like see what kind of grass, and see if people kind of like supporting me in my different adventures. So if you support me, go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. And that's kind of it. And that's all I want to talk about as far as just updates. I just want to get that through. But overall, yeah, that's it. So let's talk about my One Piece TCG run, because I'm actually interested in talking about this because it's actually been on my mind all day. All right, so people that don't know, I played One Piece TCG. I started playing around like 3 months ago, and I started playing Magic. I started playing Magic. I was really into Magic, but for people that don't know, Magic is very freaking popular in the Summonsworld community, and we play Magic all the time. When I go fly out to different events in like Chicago, LA, you know, all this stuff. When people come here, I live in LA. People are go anywhere else. We go back to the hotel. We're playing Magic. That's just what we do. We just play Commander. But I kind of picked up One Piece TCG because to me it's really fun, and I really do enjoy it. Like really enjoy it. Like I have like One Piece stuff like literally around my freaking desk now. But overall, I started playing One Piece, and on yesterday actually, I was about to say on Friday or like today's Sunday, but yesterday I participated in my first One Piece tournament, and I went 3-3, and I'm very happy about that because it's my first time. So I just want to go over the deck I played. I want to go over just the strategies that I kind of thought of, and maybe we can talk about it in the comment section. But like this is one direction I kind of want to go into because I am very interested in TCG. I do like card games. I've been interested in card games for years. Started with Pokemon, played Yu-Gi-Oh, played Magic, now play One Piece. And One Piece, in my opinion, is probably the most fun I've ever had playing a TCG. Actually, I'm not saying that Magic's pretty fun, but One Piece, in my opinion, was really fun. And I didn't really I haven't been into tournaments since Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man, that was a long time ago. And I mean literally a long time ago. So I just want to talk about it and just go over it, and just go over my run and just go over the decks, and yeah, we just have a conversation in the comment section. If you're in the One Piece TCG or just any TCG, let me know in the comment section. We can talk about it, and just let me know if this is content you like. Maybe I'll do box openings, maybe I'll do card openings. But what I mainly want to do is talk about my tournament runs, because I feel like I can give a new perspective and have conversations and just build a community about just TCG in general, because I'm really interested in it. I said this a billion times, sorry. But yeah, let's go to tournament run. So I came in playing Katakuri, yellow Katakuri. People that know, Katakuri is leader is basically you attach one Don and he gets plus 1k, and I get to look at the top or bottom, or the top or bottom of my opponent's life or my life, and get to rearrange. Oh no, it's the top. It's like the top. I don't have the card on me. Again, I'm kind of new. Don't look at me. But I get to look at I get to look at the top or of my opponent's or my life pile, and I basically get to rearrange it to the top or the bottom of whoever's I check. So if I check my own, I would take the top. I can look at it and be like, I don't want that at the top, I'll put it at the bottom. Or I look at my opponent's and he has something at the top that's kind of scary. I don't want him to get that, or maybe I want to burn it off later on. I'll say put it at the bottom. So that's what Katakuri does. I pilot Katakuri relatively well. It's not my favorite deck, but it's a deck I pilot, in my opinion, very well. I think out of all the decks Alitas I played, I feel like I played Katakuri top, like, amazing. But that's not saying much for people that play One Piece. Like, Katakuri is not that hard to pilot. but I still feel like I make good decisions against other decks when it comes to Katakuri, because though it's relatively simple, the matchups differ. So I still like I did relatively well. So in my first matchup, I played against Red Purple Luffy, the one you get from 2 captains. Basically, Red Purple Luffy is pretty self-explanatory. It's a little bit aggro. You gotta worry about Rezuros, you gotta worry about Sanjis. Those cards can be pretty annoying, so you have to play pretty defensive in the early game, and then pretty much play towards late game when it comes to playing Katakuri into Red Purple Luffy. And then the late game card you have to worry about is obviously Gear 5 Luffy, which basically, you know, wipes his board and gives him another turn, which is a strong mechanic, by the way. And honestly, against that deck, I feel like I still played relatively well, and I did feel like I got lucky with getting a bunch of Brulies out, so that way I can block some of the early aggression, and then basically I'm attacking anything that he puts on the field. By the late game, the guy pretty much only had just G5 Luffy and leader Luffy, so I defended against pretty well. Then I was able to get my big moms out. He has to worry about my big moms, and basically the big moms were well done. I basically just attacked big, like I would just attach like at least like 4 or 5 Dons to big mom, making him spend a lot of resources, and then late game he could He couldn't deal with it, and then I literally was 16K big mom. It's like, okay, I just lose. Bye, GG. Next game was against a, what was it? It was against Purple Luffy, which I'm starting to believe is really, really strong. I think it's top 3, if you ask me. Purple Luffy is really, really strong because Purple Luffy has access to like the queens, the blocker queens, the blocker laws. Those are really, really strong. So basically, I think on turn 2, my opponent was able to get out a ulti with page 1 that was really, really strong, because the early game aggression for Purple Luffy is really, really good because you're getting that extra Dawn per turn. Also, I'm starting to realize that going first in One Piece sucks. It sucks so much. Whenever we were like, you know, we were roll dice for going turn 1. 1000% everybody wants to go turn 2. Going turn 1 in One Piece, honestly, in my opinion, freaking sucks. Having the extra Dawn to be able to do some combos and some searches is really, really good to have. So going first, oh man, this sucks. So yeah, with him going second and having the early game aggression, he was able to get out the page 1. I'm trying to take out his options. I can't. He's blocking for it, and then I just couldn't handle it, and the early game aggression was too much, and I lost that matchup. I did get to turn 10. I was able to get a big bomb, but by that point, I was pretty much out of blockers. Didn't have much counters. I couldn't take out his aggression, so pretty much like he just kept beating my life piles, and I just couldn't do much about it. All right, game 3 was against Sakatsuki. Yeah, game 3 was against Sakatsuki. I've never played against a Sakatsuki. Most of my people in my player group do not have a Sakatsuki build. Only have one person I know that has a Sakatsuki build, and I have not played against it, so I didn't know too much of what I was going to face when it comes to Sakatsuki. I do not worry about obviously Navy and also like Rob Lucci, who else? Rob Lucci, Kuzan, but I was not expecting a Kaido. I didn't know Sakatsuki read Kaidos, the 10 drop Kaidos, which is if your opponent has, I think it's if your opponent has less life than you draw 4 cards, which is, no, your opponent has 3 life or below. I have the card. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't have the freaking card. Yeah, your opponent has 3 life or less, you get to draw 4 cards, so that's really good, especially on top of that being a 10 drop 12,000 body. It's a really good card, but because of that, my opponent just had way too much cards in his hand, so I couldn't get out the aggression to like basically spend his resources, because with Katakura you kind of want to take a little bit of hits because you want to get trigger cards on the field, like the Charlotte Crackers or Pettis Pedal, and then they basically want to take out those options because of the fact that they don't want you to have swingers. So the thing about Sakatsuki is that Sakatsuki has a lot of stuff to, like, you know, minus your cost and then balance it to the bottom of your deck with Ice Age and Hound Blaze. That's a good combination, by the way, and I'm starting to believe that combination is just really, really strong, especially for the cost of the card. It's really, really strong. And also the Sakatsuki leader is really good because being able to trash a card, draw a card. Like you can trash a card that's pretty much like, you know, this card is pretty much dead weight. Let me draw a card, see if I can draw to something that's pretty good. And also thinning out your deck in One Piece is also just a really good thing to do because the games happen so quick. So getting to your late game options is obviously the thing you want to do. So, but yeah, like I couldn't stop him. He basically got to late game. He had way too many cards in his hand. Once Big Moms came out, didn't matter. He could pretty much block Big Moms. He had the blockers. He had everything. He was able to minus my Big Mom to 0 and Hound Blaze. I was like, bro, this deck's gonna be a problem. This deck's gonna be a problem. But yeah, I wasn't able to defeat it. So basically, yeah, he just got his hand size was too big, and I just realized what I said. But overall, yeah, he was just too strong. I couldn't deal with it. It is what it is. I lost the second match. I was sad to put him at 1-2. Yeah, 1-2. So game 4, I fought another Sakatsuki. Now that I fought a Sakatsuki once, I kind of know what to expect. But the thing is, like, that game was different from the last game I played. I had the early game aggression. He had to expend a lot of his resources. And the thing about Sakatsuki, I'm starting to see is that if their hand size is small, I mean, that's in general. But I guess yellow is your hand size being small isn't that scary. But or it's like whatever, because it's like it could be 10 drop big moms, and it's like, oh, that card is terrifying. But for the most part, I had the early game aggression. He had to use a lot of resources to get rid of my aggression. So when the big moms came out, he was overwhelmed. You know, basically once the big moms come out, you're losing your life. You don't have any blockers. I was able to a Soulfire his Rebecca. He had a Rebecca out. I Soulfired the Rebecca, and he had no blockers. And I just swung with Katakuri. I had 3 things to swing with: Katakuri, 10 drop Big Mom, and 7 drop Big Mom. And he could not deal with that, obviously, because I just attached Don. So I didn't want 10k Big Katakuri. He blocked. He countered that. I had a 8 drop Big Mom. He countered that, but then I hit him with 16k Big Mom. He's like, all right, GG. Like, that's it. The game is over. So I'm starting to learn with Sakatsuki. Like, you know, if you get the aggression out early to make him use their resources, you're kind of in a good spot with Big Mom. So this learning that is like, it's still a coin flip, because like with Katakuri, you kind of wanted the early hits because you want those triggers. So like the triggers gotta be something good, like either blockers or Pedos Pedo or Cracker or something that could be pretty good on aggression. But and since I got that game, I learned that game was a lot easier, so that game wasn't too big of a deal. But I'm starting to learn with Sakatsuki. It's a pretty hard matchup, because that deck is definitely tops for some reason. I think Sakatsuki is a top 3 leader for sure. And yeah, won my second game, so now I'm 2-2. Third game, I fought a chair. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. I think a lot of people that went to the tournament would end up going 0-4, and once they went 0-4, they kind of just left. They got their participation packs and just left. So so now I'm at the point where I'm 3-2, and I was doing pretty good. So I'm like, okay, hopefully I can go 4-2, because if I go 4-2, I have a chance to probably get within 8th place, so I can give me some awakening packs. By the way, it's a case tournament, so if you get first place, you get like 8 boxes of awakening. I'll post it somewhere around here what the prize was, but it was definitely a sweaty tournament because of the fact you get so much awakening, and awakening at the current moment recording is like 250, 300 a box. It's crazy. So obviously this tournament is like super duper sweaty. So yeah, back to the tournament. 5th game, I won to the chair. I'll take it. I'm not gonna go play. Game 6 was again against Purple Luffy, and that deck was, oh my god, Purple Luffy is a problem. I really do think that deck is top 3. But Purple Luffy was crazy because that game was in particular was crazy because I'm learning against Purple Luffy that you kind of want to block the aggression pretty early, but you also want to take out some of the threats, and I wasn't getting anything to take out some of the threats. He ended up getting 2 queens and 2 Captain Kids, the 5 cost 6,000 blockers on the field, and the queen card is really good because the fact that you can just draw 2 cards, it's a blocker with 6,000. It's a really good card because it covers a lot of bases. It could be a swinger, it could be a blocker, and it's card draw. So it's actually a really strong card, and I wish that card wasn't so hard to get because it's a common card that costs like 40 bucks each. It's like, bro, this game is getting on my nerves. Yeah, he got the aggression out. I couldn't stop the aggression. I didn't even make it to my 10th Dawn. I didn't even make it. I went second, and I made it to 8 Dawns. And once he had the queens and the kids on the field, that was too much aggression. I couldn't stop it. I didn't get anything out. I couldn't take it out. And he could block anything I would do. Like I would try to Katakuri. I'll attach it down to Katakuri to take out a queen if he swung with it, and he will block it. And it was just overall just a pain in the butt, and he high rolled in my opinion, but it is what it is. It's kind of One Piece. And he was able to win. So yeah, that was my tournament run. I went 3-3, but overall I had a lot of fun. And I kind of want to do more tournaments in my area. There's a lot of tournaments that I want to go to. So what I want to start doing on my channel is I want to start doing videos on my tournament runs in One Piece, and I want to also shout out to the card shops. I want to put the card shops like in the description and also on screen, so that way I can also, you know, spread out the One Piece scene in LA. To be honest, it doesn't need too much help, but I just want to do what I can to help the scene because, like I said, I like playing One Piece. So I find it to be pretty fun, and I also want to just have discussions about the game with other people, and you know, improve myself, and also just, you know, get ideas, and, you know, just overall get better at the game, and hopefully, you know, this goes somewhere. So if you guys are into it, like I said, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Just let me know. give me your thoughts and feelings about One Piece, how you think the current state of the game is. If you're here for Summoners War, you're like, hey, I like One Piece too. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. I would love to hear it. I want to hear more about it. I will put a lot of effort to more of my videos, especially with this video. I'm gonna try to make sure it's heavily edited, to like have the cards, and like I said, have the shops, videos, all that stuff. I want to start showing videos of me at the tournament. I just want to put a lot of effort into a lot of my content, no matter what I do this year, because I do like this. I kind of was reluctant on YouTube stuff, but now I'm kind of feeling it, and now I'm kind of having more fun with the YouTube stuff, and I'm getting better at trying to edit and doing things on my own. But I know it depends on me and putting the effort into it. But I just want you guys hopefully to like this stuff and support it. If not, then I'll go back to the normal Summoners War stuff. But I just want to try out different stuff this year, and see what sticks and see what people like, and then go from there. But that's it. That's the video. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.